I just had 2 headshot hit markers on him. Yeah. This is not gonna be a fun game. I can already tell. Like, they're not capping anything. They're losing all of the flags, so we're only gonna be able to spawn on freaking Foxtrot and then run up and get murdered because this side's stupid. Oh my gosh. I swear, they gotta learn how to freaking like balance stuff properly. This is ridiculous. I keep getting on the freaking bases. It's not like the other team's better. It's just that there's no one there to back you up.
Yep.
I'm over here shooting 2 or 3 dudes trying to take one flag. They just keep pouring in. It's like, where's the friendlies? Where's the backup?
1 on like 6.
Yeah, it's like this. It's like that's not balance. Like they're not getting me because they're better. They're getting me because there's like 10 of them. Like, how am I supposed to beat 10 of them? Yeah, and then you get to the points like this where like the only base you can spawn on is isolated or it's surrounded, and then they can just shoot you as soon as you run up. And at that point, your skill means absolutely nothing because they're just sitting there waiting for you. Stupid. Plus, most likely, if you actually ever get to this point, you're at this point because your guys are being proactive. So naturally, you're going to probably be one of the few people that actually is moving up. So you stick out like a sore thumb. They're all just sitting back, and they see this one guy just walk up and try to do stuff and start taking out 1 or 2 guys out of freaking nowhere. They're like, oh, and then they all shoot that guy. That guy's me. I can get 1 or 2 of them, but that's it. You can't. You can only do so much jumping around shooting things.
I'm in the queue.
Get out of the way, Smurfs. We just took Delta and they're already losing it again. Oh my gosh. This sweeper's sick. Look at dudes just sitting in the freaking blimp, just camping corners. Those guys are gonna win while our team just gets annihilated. Like it's unbelievable. I'm losing to people who aren't even trying to win.
And no one will leave so I can get in.
Oh gosh, that wasn't a great spawn. I'm not gonna lie. As soon as I got revived, I got immediately ganked. Look at them all. They're all just sniping and doing stupid crap. I got a heavy tank. Maybe I can push their lines with this a little bit. Maybe the Smurfs will see it and be like, "Oh, maybe we should be over there. Let's go over there." This is why they need to bring back game chat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm already being ganked. Yeah, so you can't. It doesn't matter what you do or how good you are. When you got a team that's this one-sided, this stacked, especially when the map is stacked against you, the map.
Yeah.
Bravo's quicker, it's closer, it has more cover than Echo. Like, it's just stupid. Echo has cover, but the difference between Bravo's cover and Echo's cover is Echo's cover doesn't really help you to get to Delta. It just covers you from getting, shot. So like you can avoid being shot by getting in the cover, but you're not going to be going anywhere, so it doesn't really help you anyways. They'll just eventually, run up and shoot you. So it's just a bad. Yeah, well, no one does. Like, once you start getting, everybody knows this map is exploitable. That's why the only people who ever vote for this are the people who snipe. This map is easily exploitable. I usually try to avoid this map. This is the only map I think I'll actually vote Sue on, because if you're unfortunate enough to get the Echo side, unless you're playing against idiots, you're gonna get destroyed. It's not even fair. Like, the Bravo side is vastly easier to manage the map. It's so stupid. They still haven't fixed it. Like, all they have to do is move the Echo flag a little bit closer and close the distance, like move it up a little bit. See how it's kind of backed up in the left corner a little bit? Bravo isn't like that. This Echo is isolated too much. They gotta move it over to the right and closer to Delta, and get it the same spot as Bravo is. It's just dumb. It's just bad level design. Both the free maps suck. I don't like any of the free maps. Like, I don't like this. I think this map is terribly designed. So is Neville Knights. Neville Knights is cool at, like, the first couple of rounds until everybody starts camping the trenches and doing nothing, and it just gets it just gets really grindy and just no fun at that point. No one wants to. That's the problem. Once you get to this point, no one's gonna really do much because they know they're gonna lose. So they're just gonna sit back and camp. Now, once you get to this point, it's all over. You might as well just freaking leave. I usually just quit games like this because it's just not worth the frustration.
What's the score?
If you do anything, you get annihilated, but you can't sit back and snipe because your team's so terrible that they actually start pushing you back until you're basically in the spawn. So your only choice is to run forward, get a bunch of kills real quick, and then eventually get killed, or sit back and maybe get some easy kills from long range, but they'll eventually just push you to your spawn. Yeah, it just doesn't work. Our tank is gonna Leroy Jenkins' crap, just run straight into the base. See how that works. Yeah, see, I can't even freaking get on the flag. There's too many people. Their whole team's here, and you can't really get a good spot because there's so many people.
As I'm loading in. There I go.
We might have, this is a waste, dude. I don't.
Shit.
How many snipers do we have? We probably have. Yeah, we have an excessive amount of snipers. It's just when a third of your team or more, like a third of your team or more, or maybe a little more than a third of your team is sniping, that's a bad sign. You already know you're screwed. There's 4 kits in the game. The fact that we have a third of our team sniping is pretty bad. Yeah. Like, come on. No, they're not. Well, they're not. It's like That's the only real way. As long as you can destroy. I mean, the other team's just whipping out fighters and shooting these down. But like, as long as you, you know, like you can take care of the other team's planes. That's about the only way to effectively make points at this point. Like, if I could get in a plane and shoot down their planes, I would never get out because I just run around killing all the infantry. Just run around and blow up all the infantry on the ground. You make a buttload of points. But I think the train also has you know, a little bit to do with teams being unbalanced like this. Some people will openly, you know, like snipe or not play the objective just to get the behemoth, because the behemoth is just easy kills.
Our armored train has arrived.
Ah, this sucks. I really don't even want to spawn in. I guess I am.
I'm just like shelling them across the map here. Just pow.
See, I don't mind
Gotcha.
this as long as the next maps. Oh shit! I just got smacked. As long as the next map's something completely different, where I know they're going to be coming from me, and you can just like tear ass in.
Yeah, I don't mind losing. Losing is not really my issue. My issue is when the game doesn't balance it properly and it gives you teammates that don't even try. If you lose because the other team was better, there's nothing wrong with that. That's not really a loss. You played the best you could play. You know, you did fine. But like games like this where it just feels like you're having to do all the work and like no one's really doing anything. You know, it's just those kind of games just aren't fun.
Yeah.
Because it's just draining. It's mentally draining because you're trying really hard to do something, but you can't because there's too many enemy players trying to stop you and not enough teammates trying to help you.
And
it just gets really frustrating.
Martini Henry. I hate that gun. I hate that gun and the Hellriegel. I seriously hate those two guns. Body shot you for 100. At least we get, nope. Yeah, I'm trying to get around the sea.
I'm getting hit by AT shells and a tank. Alright, can we at least take care of the freaking AT guys?
Tank isn't moving.
Good grief.
I mean, the train isn't moving.
Shoot them all.
The train is stuck.
We have taken objective Edward.
He just drives up. Come on. It's stupid.
Alright, Harry, you got multiple infantry right above you. I'm coming up behind you. I'm a ways out though. Coming to help you. Come on, go up the hill. Yeah, try to see if you can push through the Bravo.
Yes, I'm trying to go all the way around, but the tank is moving really slow.
I'm wrecking him right now on this tank. Wreck it, Ralph.
Oh, he got out of it. That's why. Yeah, I'm in it.
Yeah, I'm almost to Bravo now. Oh, we got a land ship. I'm getting hit by multiple things. They're all going. They're ganging up on me now. We don't have. That's the thing. Like you want to go for a base, but the problem with going for a base is it becomes easy to kill the tank because then I don't have as many teammates to cover me while they shoot me with AT shells. We got the base though, so that's good. You know, when you're on Echo, even though there's more targets to shoot at you, there's teammates for them to be shooting at too. So you get to Bravo, and there's no one really other than you to shoot at. So they all freaking target you, and it gets difficult to hit them.
Oh, the hell am I shooting at?
We have lost.
Wait, what is hitting us? What is that?
Tank.
Yeah, I was shooting the crap out of it.
Yeah, I just shot a... Hit it. Oh, hit it pretty good too. Oh, he faked me. I thought he was gonna run into it. Alright, I'm getting out of this thing. I only drove it to get on C.
Ah, man, we have so many snipers. Good lord. I really hope that they nerf that kit so people quit using it so freaking much.
Call it a give up quit, a kit. When you give up, just lay back and snipe. Oh, like that. I just got smacked.
Yeah.
Objective Edward.
Well, sniping is such a valid option even when you're not losing. Like, the sniping in this game is really easy to do because there's no bullet drop, really. There is bullet drop, but it's not until, like, 300 meters. And almost every map like, all the sniping lanes are within 300 meters. Like, you could snipe from long range, but it's not very cost effective. Like, you're going to lose a lot of opportunities if you snipe at long range versus just camping, you know, in the actual sniper zones, which are typically around, you know, the 100 to 300 mark. So even though there is bullet drop in this game, it is pretty much negligent if you're actually playing the sniper kit to its fullest. It's... Oh, just spawned and got immediately freaking... That wasn't even...
I just want a one-shot kill with a sniper without actually having to hit them in the head. Seems like it happens to me a lot.
Oh, it happens to me all the freaking time. That system is just so freaking broken. I hate that system. I like how this game's more infantry based, but I hate what they did to the snipers. Like the whole like, oh, you have to be this far, you have to be camping this far in order to get a sniper kill, or you know, like this is dumb. Like no bullet drop, freaking. Sniper rifles have like the highest muzzle velocity of any weapon in the game, so they pretty much laser beam across the map. Martini Henry's the one exception. It's got pretty slow muzzle velocity, but it's also got like the easiest sweet spot.
Yeah.
You could just... Oh, dude, I'm like big time. Oh my goodness.
Oh, then I get hit with that sniper. To your left, to your left.
Dude, I don't know. I'm lagging too much. I can't even shoot. I can't even shoot back. My gun isn't working. I have 58 ping somehow. I have 58 ping, but I'm rubber banding and my gun doesn't fire. Seems a little weird.
Yes, needs overall servers. This whole horrible right now. Thought Texas and those guys said they were getting on.
He hasn't been on the last couple of days. I haven't seen him in like 3 days.
Yeah, I usually don't get to play with him until today. I work 6 days.
Yeah, well, he hasn't been on this week, so I haven't really missed out. Like I get on like right now on job search, and so I get on in the afternoons, and he's not. He's typically here, but he hasn't been on in like 3 or 4 days.
They're gonna pick foul. They're gonna pick foul, watch. Oh no. St. Quentin's winning. My receipt? What do you mean my receipt? Oh, here we go. Yeah, we on this group me chat, and he said he was getting on.
Let's see what. I mean, no, it seems like that map is terrible no matter what server you're in. What's the next map? Yeah, St. Quentin's not bad. Hopefully it won't stick us on a stack team. That's the thing. I don't really want to play on a stack team either. I want to play against people my level. You know, like have good competition, nice close game. That's the perfect game for me. Like it seems like almost every game in this is you're either getting raped or you're doing the raping. Like,
I'll be right back.
yeah, I'd like to see them at least get rid of the behemoth or create a mode with no behemoth. Ah, it's so annoying.
Those
the fact
Friday
that this
night
game
servers
rewards
have
you
it.
for losing. Yeah, but they only come on Friday. Yeah, they're only one day. I play those every time too. I love not having to deal with the behemoth. God, it's so annoying having to deal with the behemoth. Like, and the behemoth wouldn't be nearly as big of a problem if they actually balanced the game properly. If it was balanced, then you wouldn't have to worry about the behemoth so often because, you know, you only get the behemoth if you're losing by like 100 tickets or 100 or more. So if they actually kept the game balanced properly, you would almost never get the behemoth. But it seems like you get a behemoth every round. I cannot remember the last time I played a round where the other team or my team didn't get a behemoth. It seems like it happens every round.
We have taken objective Duff.
We're already capping like almost all the flags, like right at the start.
We have taken objective Edward.
So they're gonna hit Charlie, I think. Charlie and Bravo. Charlie looks like it's ticking down, so there's some people on Charlie, but I would imagine there's going to be quite a lot of dudes going to Bravo here in a second. Yeah.
What did I put on? Where's my controller? Oh, get off my controller. Alright, I'm here.
We have taken objective Charlie.
Well, I'm getting hit from the left.
Yeah. You got a couple snipers on the left.
Yeah, he hit me with a light anti-tank grenade. He's on your left. He's down.
Oh, 1 second. I'm trying to get my health up. Oh, freaking plane.
They got a tank too outside of B. We're headed towards B.
Yeah. There's not a good enough distribution of skill in this server.
It's not.
It's basically whoever gets stuck with the most noobs is gonna be the one that loses. It looks like we're on the stack team this round, but we were on the not so stack team last round. Yeah,
plane's just zigzag going back and forth on B, just bombing it over and over.
Yep. There's an anti-air. If we can get Alpha or like secure Alpha, we can get on the anti-air on Bravo. It'd be difficult to get on the anti-air on Bravo right now because they'll be probably camping it. There'll be a couple snipers camping it.
You see that? I'm headed to Alpha. I'm trying to head to Alpha.
Yeah, you hear your bayonet BS. You kept trying to bayonet me and I kept like changing direction so you'd stop it. Over here shaking and baking them. Yeah, shaking bacon.
There's a sniper somewhere. What the hell? Nope, that's not a sniper. They're all the way back in their spawn sniping.
I think the noobs in this case are the snipers. The noobs are noobs, but in this particular match, we're playing against a bunch of like whoever gets stuck with all the snipers is the one that loses. How do people even try this crap? Like, you know you're gonna lose. You know you're gonna get destroyed. Why would you still freaking continue to do stupid crap? Calorie dude just tried to run up
just eating.
Michael Myers is.
Oh, then I get hit with a shotgun. He's laying down right on my body. He's got 39 health. He's dead.
Oh, there he is. I was waiting for him to shoot. I was like,
oh, three more coming.
One more is walking up.
I can't see what is going on. Oh, somebody picked him up. I got so lucky. This is ridiculous.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm out of ammo. I just ran out of ammo. No one else spawned in. Oh. Oh, the plane killed me, really? Oh my god, that seems to be the only person on the team actually even doing anything. That's
bad.
sad when the pilot is more proactive than your ground troops. Oh yeah, this is.
Oh, they got
seems
two
like
tanks.
I think we got a behemoth camping team here. They want the behemoth. I mean, as soon as we started the game, we were taking like all the flags. They weren't even trying to take anything. It's like, yeah, up there, they want the behemoth. Either that or they're really stupid. Which you could probably argue is, camping for the behemoth is probably also very stupid, but...
Oh, I died. I was
man.
in response so many.
I think I might just
so
bail. I like my score for a minute. I don't want it to reduce. This is gonna.
Yeah, this is ridiculous.
This is gonna murder my score for a minute. You just spawned in. Are you kidding me? The medic spot feature is so useless. You never you medic spot people, and I think it doesn't even really do anything outside of like scream at you. It's like they hear like a voice in the background saying "wait a minute" or something, like that's about it. But like people don't even wait anyways. You spot them and tell them you're coming, and then they're like, "No, screw you."
Yeah.
No. Like this is the most useless feature ever. This would be cool if everybody wasn't a noob.
It's weird how they went from Battlefield 4 to Battlefield 1, just so many more people, so many more casuals.
Yeah, well, it's all the Call of Duty people.
Yeah.
There is literally Battlefield 1 has no competition right now. I mean, really, it doesn't. Like, I feel like Destiny is higher competition than Call of Duty at this point, because it's just Call of Duty has been in the pits for the last 3 games. They haven't been good in a while. You're talking to someone who played every Call of Duty. Like, I used to love Call of Duty. Me and my friends used to play Call of Duty all the time.
Yeah, the last one. This is the first one I actually didn't buy. Ooh, got me.
I have it, but that's only because I got it on like Black Friday. And it was super cheap. I got like both the games. And I only did it so I could play the campaigns. Because I had heard the campaign was really good for Infinite Warfare. It's just that the multiplayer was such trash. But But and I also wanted to play Infinite Warfare again, which was great. I love playing Infinite Warfare again. That was good.
Oh, Modern Warfare.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, Modern Warfare. Yeah, but Infinite Warfare's campaign is good too. But like, yeah, it's the campaign probably satisfies you, you know, a couple of days, maybe a couple of weeks if you take it really slowly. So like that's you get a good, you know, play out of that. But like multiplayer is where you're going to be spending the vast majority of your time. So there's no reason to not, like, you know, to concentrate so highly on the, you know, the single player that you end up just completely neglecting the multiplayer, which is what they did with Infinite Warfare. Like the multiplayer is just terrible. Like it's so bad.
It sucks.
It's extremely exploitable. Like there's just so many, all those little variant weapons or whatever. You know, like the little gold weapons and crap like that. Like that just ruins multiplayer because everybody who has the gold weapons can, you know, easily kill you, and you just about can't do anything to stop them really. Plus you got all the modded controllers and all the, you know, it's peer-based matchmaking now again in Infinite Warfare, so it's not dedicated servers.
Yeah.
So like if you know, like half the people are lag switching, and if they're not lag switching, they're at least doing some type of port forwarding or something that gives them, you know, better matchups.
Blimp shot me.
I know this for a fact because I know someone who does it. It's stupid. Crap. Hey, where that guy's gonna go? He still is gonna. He's got a Hell Regal. Awesome.
I have a friend on my friends list. He actually works for Infinity Ward. This is I didn't buy his game.
That sucks.
Yeah, we haven't talked. I was like, the microtransactions got me. You know, it's just horrible.
I don't have as much of a problem with the microtransactions if it wasn't for the fact that they gave you freaking end-game advantages. That's the only issue I have.
That was
with
my
it.
problem. It was the weapons. It wasn't the skins. I could care less about the skins. It was giving out guns and everything was like random. You know, I'd rather just buy the guns as opposed to having to buy all these supply boxes and have a chance to get these guns. I mean, it's good if it works out. You buy one box and you get the gun that you wanted. But if you don't, you know, you're spending a lot of money on just bullshit.
Yeah, well, you're spending a lot of money on BS, but like also like it's also promoting you spending real money, and people who don't want to spend real money basically can't play the game. I mean, they can, but they can't play it without it being, you know, like degraded experience, a miserable experience. Even with the microtransactions, I would vastly enjoy that game much more if it would at least, you know, fix the you know, the exploits, you know, like spawn spots to camp, and, you know, like hills to camp on to get easy kills, you know, things like that. Simple things, like things that Battlefield takes, you know, like when they build a game, they really take for granted. They fix that kind of stuff. Like you don't see. A lot of it has to do with the fact that Battlefield's maps are really big, so, you know, when you have a bigger map with a lot more space, you can, you can't exploit, you know, little corners to camp as much. But when you have a small map with, you know, very few corners, then you can. So that's one of the things you know, when I heard about the war mode in the next game, I was like, that's a really good idea, because you're increasing the map size, you're increasing the amount of people. Hopefully it won't be, you know, so easy to just camp, you know, any little corner and get like a bunch of easy kills. I know it's gonna still be very much Call of Duty. People are still gonna camp corners, but
it's gonna be horrible just because the player base is gonna play it how they would play any other Call of Duty.
Yeah. Call of Duty's got to they got to change their game drastically. That's the only way they're gonna really be able to, you know, the microtransactions are what are keeping the game alive right now. Which is why they keep putting it into the games. Like they know they can make, you know, a whole boatload of money on those microtransactions.
I actually like Black Ops 3. I'm not even gonna lie. I like Black Ops.
Black Ops 3 had dedicated servers. If they made every game, if they made them like Black Ops 3, I could tolerate it. You know, as long as I had someone to play, you know, to play with. Because I actually I didn't mind Black Ops 3. I thought Black Ops 3 was, you know, all the weapons, all the skins and whatnot. It was dedicated servers. All the skins and whatnot were and weapons weren't really pay to win per se. like some of the new weapons that came out were a little bit better than their counterparts, but it wasn't like so drastic like it is in Infinite Warfare. Like Infinite Warfare, you can have a gold weapon that has like infinite range, and you can shoot dudes like across the map with no recoil and the same amount of damage as point blank, and that's a pretty decent advantage. Like that's huge. You can essentially drop someone all the way across the map, and there's not a whole lot they can really do anything about that. So it just seems like Infinite Warfare is much more exploitable. So if they can just remove the exploits, I could totally play it, play the game. I could totally get past all the, the microtransactions and whatnot. Because then the gameplay would be, fun, and you could earn those little keys. The reason people hate it so much is because it's just so miserable to earn those keys, and so everybody goes and buys the packs with real money. That's, but you're probably not going to see them change the system anytime soon, because if they did change the system and make the game more enjoyable in terms of playing playing the game, I think that would really hurt their sales on those microtransactions, because then people wouldn't feel the need to buy all of those packs with real money, and so they wouldn't make as much. They'd probably make more in sales, but then they lose in microtransactions.
I think they need to take a loss. I think they need to make a seriously good multiplayer game and just take a loss, and then you can start with the bullshit in the next game, which will come out the following year. But they have to bring their brand back, The brand is lacking. That's one thing I'm afraid of with Battlefield, is it's going to become Call of Duty in that super casual type mode, to where I'm going to be looking for something else to play.
Well, DICE has always been pretty good about keeping the game, they're making it more casual, but I don't think DICE stays strong to their roots. DICE didn't even really have to go back to their roots, I don't think. I think they could produce any game this year, and it would have been better than Call of Duty. So they took a risk doing this, and they didn't really need, have to. Battlefield 1 wasn't completely necessary. They saw the opportunity, they thought it would be a good idea, and they went on it. They could have easily made a Battlefield 5 or something like that, and people probably would have still bought it.
I would hope they would have. I mean, I love the setting. I had no problem with it. I don't mind this setting. I just think it gets older faster for me.
Well, there's less content. There's less content in this game than has been in traditional the last couple of games. Battlefield 3 had a decent amount of content. I mean, even Bad Company 2 had more content than this game.
I don't like the DLC maps at all. I don't like any of the maps.
I like the French ones. I don't like the free ones. Both the free ones suck, but the French ones I actually like. I think the French ones are good.
I like one map, that Fort Duval. That's the only map I like. Other than that, I don't like any of the maps. That's why it won't go on, because I have a case on top of a case, and I'm trying to stick my case in this case. Come on, iPhone. There you go.
Yeah, I watched a video online. I think it was on YouTube. I can't remember who the guy who made the video was, but he basically made a video talking about how and it was a good point. He made some really good points about how the majority of Call of Duty's diehard gamer fans, guys that played the original Call of Duties and have since then left the Call of Duty scene, you probably won't see another Call of Duty like that ever again. Because Call of Duty makes, they make a couple, I can't remember what their sales statistics were in terms of their game sales. They make a pretty decent amount in game sales. Mm-hmm. They actually make more than Battlefield, but Call of Duty is on a negative trend, so there's no, Battlefield's on a positive trend. So it's the next one or two games, Battlefield could end up overtaking Call of Duty in terms of sales. But what Call of Duty, their biggest money maker is the microtransactions. They make 3 times what they make in sales in microtransactions. It's ridiculous how much they make in microtransactions, and a lot of it is actually spearheaded by the YouTube community. Because you have all these YouTubers that make videos, about Call of Duty and its gameplay, because Call of Duty, let's just be honest, Call of Duty is really easy to troll in, and people like to troll. They like to troll, make troll videos, and people like to watch troll videos. So Call of Duty, you know, like you got the YouTubers playing their game, you know, advertising their game. People are watching that, and then they're wanting to get the game. You know, and then those same YouTubers go and they kind of do a little direct marketing. They go and they purchase about 100 of those packs or whatever on the store. And then they open them up, make a video about them opening them up, and then they get, you know, whatever skin or gun, and then people are like, yeah, I want to get that gun or skin, so they go and they buy a bunch of packs too. So you got the YouTube community basically directly, you know, doing direct marketing for Call of Duty.
Actually, they were getting those for free. They weren't buying those packs. Those top YouTubers, COD YouTubers, they were getting those packs for free. They weren't telling you until it finally came out. Like, they're real shady. They're really shady.
Yeah.
That's
so
one thing I like
these
about
guys
Battlefield. Is the YouTubers, they have to tell you, they tell you this video was sponsored by EA, by DICE. Call of Duty, they don't. And then the guys, the YouTubers, that get up there and tell you how great the game is, you know, because they want to continue to make their money, and rightfully so. That's their job to do this. But it's just so shady.
Yeah, I mean, they're YouTubers. They make money by people viewing their videos, and so like they're not going to do anything that, you know, that's going to influence their channel. So, you know, but like Call of Duty, you know, from the Call of Duty standpoint, from their business standpoint, they see YouTubers promoting their product and people are buying because of that, and so they think that, you know, hey, if people are, you know, why would we change it? If we change it, it could hurt, you know, it could hurt their videos, which would then hurt our, you know, in turn hurt our sales. So Call of Duty, like, that's, you know, that was his argument basically, is that, like, you know, with this in mind, like, he was a YouTuber. This was a YouTuber coming out and saying this, and he's like, with this in mind, you probably won't see another Call of Duty, you know, like the old Call of Duties anymore. Because it's just as a, you know, from a business standpoint, it's just too risky and it's unnecessary. They want to make money, so they're not gonna change anything. They're just gonna keep putting out the same thing over and over and over until that freaking train just drives itself into the ground.
Yeah, I don't expect anything new. It's just gonna be the same shit. Just sad. I mean, I really used to love Call of Duty.
Yeah, I played it all the time when I was growing up. It was a huge game when I was my first year of college was the year, well, it was the year before I went to college, was the year the first Modern Warfare came out, and it was huge. Like, I had all kinds of friends that were playing it.
Yeah, I started with 2.
It's just a bummer. It's because, like, but, you know, the Call of Duty and Battlefield are two totally different games. There are parts of, like, all the customization and all the stuff you can do in Call of Duty. That's all fun. And it's a shame that the gameplay is so terrible, because if the gameplay was good, that game would be amazing. I mean, it really
I got tired
would.
of
You
the
got all that
jetpacks.
customization.
I got tired of the future, man. I was so sick of the future theme. I was running on walls.
I'm not a big fan of the future stuff, but, like, you know, it's gameplay is, if it's got good gameplay, then it doesn't really matter what you're playing. I mean, this game doesn't exactly have, you know, a massive amount of content, but its gameplay is just so good. It's so balanced. It's fair. Most of the time, it's fair. You know, it's not perfect. There's times where I feel like this game is, you know, like the balancing system is a little messed up, and like it sticks you with, you know, really bad teams
on top.
But, you know, for the most part, yeah, there's a lot of dudes here. For the most part, it seems like this game is pretty well made.
And it has servers. You know, with DICE, they stick to it. You know, I think that's the cheapest thing that you could actually do, is take away servers. I think every multiplayer game, especially a massive multiplayer game like a Call of Duty franchise, say Destiny, it should be in the law. You have to have dedicated servers.
Yeah. Any shooter these days needs to have dedicated servers. I don't feel like it's fair to really use peer-to-peer anymore, because you know, like, Call of Duty uses peer-to-peer because of the type of game, you know, how the game is, but like Black Ops 3 had dedicated servers. And I can't think of anybody that really has anything negative to say really about Black Ops 3 aside from the fact that it's futuristic. Obviously, people are very negative against futuristic. And then, like, you know,
I mean, you have
you
no.
know,
I had no
it's got
problem
that.
with it.
It has nothing to do with the networking. No one ever complained about its networking, really. You know, it seemed like you know, when you join a match, people were on the same level. People weren't really seeing you. You know, like when you play Infinite Warfare, you can pretty clearly tell when you're in a lobby with people that see you before you see them. Because dudes will literally just come around corners shooting directly at you. It's just like, okay, that seems a little bit aimbot-ish. And then you look at the kill cam, and the dude like runs out in front of you, sees you, shoots at you, and it's like that's not even remotely close to what I saw. I see a dude come around the corner and like I see his barrel and then I die. That's it. I don't even see his full body. I just see his barrel and then I die because there's just so much latency.
Oh, you're shooting a lot of bullets and I'm still alive.
Holy crap. This sweeper is nasty.
Oh, a guy spawned on him right after I killed this guy. He's in the first trench to the right.
Yeah.
He's dead.
Got him. Oh, I just got 4 hits. 106 damage? I must have hit someone else by accident.
Yeah.
Take one of my bullets wide or something. I'm using the sweeper, so that makes sense.
That thing melts. But at a range...
It's pretty sick. I like this thing so far. I feel like this thing's pretty useful. It's like drop people, especially on this map. Good grief. This map is a god gun.
Oh, he got me around the corner, around a tree. He shot my foot when I was low health, probably.
Oh, dang. Smurf killed him. I was gonna knife him. Trying to get trench knife kills so I can get that that spike or whatever, that spike knife. That's the only one I have left. I got the shovel kill one, and I got the one you get for killing them with the club or whatever. Just gotta get the trench knife one now.
What do you get for the shovel?
The shovel is let's see, clog wheel is the club. The shovel, what was the shovel? I can't remember. I'll have to look next time I die, which is now because I just got stabbed in front of someone. Let's see. Oh wait, no, the shovel is the nail knife. Okay, the little spike knife is the shovel. The trench one is...
Oh, the bludgeon?
Okay, the trench one is the trench fluor. You get a different type of trench knife if you do the trench knife one.
So I'm doing the shovel by accident. I'm just using it.
The shovel gives you a little like spike knife. It's a little. They took a little like tent nail or something and bent it around.
We have taken objective Edward.
Made it into a knife. It's like a spike. You walk around with like an ice pick. Big ice pick.
Oh, did he spawn on him after this guy died again?
Yeah, he spawned on him after. Watch the right. Can someone shoot the guy on the right? I always get shot by that one random guy, and then he shoots me, he gets killed himself, and then no one revives me. It's like, come on! It's like, why you could have shot at someone else? You had to shoot me?
We have lost objective Edward.
Spotted a scout!
I need to get out of here.
Oh, he threw two. He threw two. He threw two. Fuck. He's coming in. He's coming in. He's coming in right now. He's in the bunker.
That bayonet is such BS. He just
Uh-huh.
teleported through the freaking thing. He went through the little wood part there. If they make any contact with anything, it should immediately disable their bayonet. It shouldn't be able to just hit obstacles or something and it just like kind of rolls them around it. It's stupid. They said they nerfed it, but I don't really see any difference because I've used the bayonet multiple times.
Hey, what's up, Tesla? I think they
seems
nerfed
just
it,
as
and then
easy.
with the latest update, they like didn't necessarily bring it back to where it was, but they made it so it's like seriously, it's back. Not as good, but it's definitely back. Because
It seems just as easy to use as it was before, in my opinion. I hardly notice any difference whatsoever from it. I still see people do U-turns and come back at me.
that's funny when they just miss you and they do that whole thing. You just step to the side.
People
and kill
did
them.
that before, and that's what main reason people were complaining about. They were like, "It's stupid that someone can literally miss you, turn around, come back at you again. Like that's dumb. It doesn't make any sense. It's ridiculous." We're talking about the same game that make BAR. A BAR in this game is a 3-hit headshot. I don't understand how they could feasibly tell me that BAR taking a 3-hit headshot is realistic, but then tell me that a bayonet charge kills me in 1 hit. Are you serious? That doesn't make any sense. How are you gonna tell me that's balanced, but the bayonet charge is no, that's bullcrap. Bayonet charge is basically this game's panic knife. Everybody uses it, the panic knife. It's like, oh, you're shooting at me? Oh, hold circle. Or, like if you have it set as the analogs, which most people do, they just hit the 2 analogs at the same time, then bayonet charge at you. At least they made the health back to 100%, but it still doesn't seem... That's about the only difference, really. Is the health got set to 100%, so now they don't get, like, super buffed. Not who the genius was that came up with that idea. Probably the same genius that came up with the idea, let's give the losing team a giant blimp. Or a giant train. These guys are losing, let's give them this giant vehicle that can kill everything. Seems legit. That's true. But like,
you're kicking their
they
ass.
shouldn't really give it
Here's
to
the
anybody.
behemoth team kick their ass even more.
Yeah.
I miss Specialists in Modern Warfare 3, Call of Duty. Oh, it's so beautiful. Specialists. It's all I would run. Just Specialists. No kill streak, strictly Specialists.
We have lost objective Charlie. We have lost objective Edward.
Oh. Whoa. Man, this game is pretty early. Sound like we've been on this map for a while. It must be it is kind of competitive. Maybe I'm just getting tired of playing Battlefield right now. Oh.
Marky Mark is actually one of my guys, but we can start a new squad. We can split up. Yeah, we keep telling him. I don't know why. I think he just forgets or something. Who knows?
Ooh, I died.
We keep telling him he can put his tag on, but he doesn't put his tag on.
We have taken objective Charlie.
I don't think he has the phone app, so he just forgets to put it on whenever he joins in the game. What squad are you?
An enemy army.
Yeah, you can, but like most people forget, and then they just load up the game and join a game, and they forget.
I'll join you, Tesla.
Yeah, let's do 2 squads of 3. That'll work.
Yeah.
No, we're in a different squad. We just started 2 squads. Whenever the new round starts, whoever loads in first, just like keep an eye on the leaderboard so we can know when to switch. I don't think it'll switch it. Yeah, I see him. He's in a bunker.
Oh, I got hit with a stick grenade as he died. How fitting.
Oh, here comes the freaking behemoth.
Yeah.
Here comes the all-powerful loser train.
A powerful loser train.
Yeah. Well, the funny thing about the train is you're probably getting it because you're terrible, which means you're gonna be just as terrible in the train as you were. So like, it's just more of a nuisance than it is anything. You know, it's just like, you know, it pops out and you're like, oh, now I got to deal with this thing. Stupid train. He's not even taking Alf Charlie with it.
Yeah, he's going all the way to A. Yeah, he doesn't know what he's doing. Storm. It's really good. It's fun to use too. It shoots so fast.
Oh yeah, dude, I love the automatic gun.
It's got range, like the stats are don't. I mean, it's got nice range to it too. I guess it just shoots so fast.
Oh.
I get tired. I have over 10,000 kills with the bar. I just got tired of using it.
Yeah. I just got my second service star actually. A second gold service star. I got it with the I've got 100,000 10,000 kills for both the storm. I mean not the storm, the optical and the sniper. I got 16,000 for the sniper, but I just get 10,000 with the
oh, the Mondragon sniper?
The optical. Yeah. But I got 2 of them with over 100.
Oh.
That's why I'm using the sweeper though now, because I'm tired of using a gun that's not that. Like the Mondragon is good, but it requires a lot of effort, and that reload, God, it's such a pain in the butt. Like, there is nothing nicer than just pulling the mag out and putting another mag in, and yay, now I got full bullets again. It's so nice. Mondragon, you gotta reload.
They're coming down the yeah.
Okay, apparently I don't have a grenade. I'm trying to get my health up so I can... I'm trying to get my health up, but I keep getting hit by mortars and crap. It stops my freaking regeneration. I was shooting and I'm trying to spam it enough so I can get a grenade off. I couldn't get a grenade.
Everyone ready for Game of Thrones?
Oh yeah. When does it come on?
Sunday. Sunday. Yeah. This Sunday. I
just
bought my
finished
HBO
the
now.
last season. Oh my god, are they just camping in the bushes? Really? Wow.
Yeah, they've lost. They're defending D. When you're down, they're just yeah, you probably got like 20 guys over there tossing shit ton of grenades at you. Oh shit, they're gonna... I'm dead.
Ah, freaking train.
Yep. Oh, I'm dead. I tried to do something smart.
Run!
I'm dead again. It was lighting me up even before you picked me up.
There's a dude sitting in a bush. I get shot by some loser sniper who's just sitting right across from us. He's not even doing anything. That's probably the first kill he's gotten on game. He's like, oh, I got a kill. Yes.
Yep. Teabag. Don't forget the teabag, man.
We are losing objective Charlie.
Someone's dead.
Yeah, we got a 95 ticket.
He's got his fall in. No. Oh, wow. He actually saw it.
We have lost objective Charlie.
You don't play Destiny, do you, Tesla?
Same.
Yeah, I pre-ordered it.
Well, the beta's free, so you should
Well, it'll
be
be
able to
free the final
play
2 days. I think the 22nd and 23rd it's free. But the 18th to the 20th, it's PlayStation, then 20 to 21, it's Xbox gets it. I mean, PlayStation people get it first. Yeah, you have to pre-order it. I don't know. No, on the 22nd or 20, it's either 21st or 23rd. It's free. But to play it on the 18th, you have to pre-order it. Yeah, just go to GameStop. Put well, I don't know how it is out there, but out here you put $5. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I boycotted GameStop a long time ago.
Me too. I went strictly digital.
Forever.
I've been digital. I don't even know what a disc like feels like, to be honest with you. I went all digital on PS3.
Well, digital games load up faster, and it's so nice to be able to just flip through games.
Yeah, or
The only
you're gonna play it at midnight. You don't have to go wait in line to go get it. You know, it's already downloaded on your hard drive.
Yeah, you can just play it instantly. That's the best part about it. People are like, you can't sell it then, though. I'm like, yeah, I think I'll keep my game rather than sell it for freaking 3 nickels at GameStop. Like,
Hey, it's 4 nickels if you get store credit.
Stupid.
Yep, $49,
dude,
$55. Oh, it's still new. It's still new. It's just used.
Every time I leave GameStop, I feel like I've been raped. And it's just like I've just been raped against my will, and it's just not a pleasant experience. So I quit. I boycotted them a long time ago. I even stopped paying for their magazine. I used to love the magazine.
Game Informer.
Yeah. When I was in, ended up getting a 360, and I really enjoyed my 360. But a long time ago, when I traded in my PS2 for a 360, because I had had the PS2 for a long time, so I was like, okay, I'll just trade the PS2 in so I can have enough to get the 360. It was my first year of college too, so I really wanted to be able to play online. You couldn't really do it with the PS2, so I traded in my PS2 for the 360, and I've regretted it ever since. Because like it just put, when you have something for that long, it just kind of gets it. It just really hurts your feelings when you go and you try to sell it at GameStop and they just Jew you out of it.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like I regretted it ever since.
I want to go back and get a PS3.
Yeah. The PS2 was I forget. I lost it. I played so much. I put a lot of hours in my PS2 growing up. Lots of hours.
I bought a 360 when PlayStation Network went down, and that was my name. It was PSN down 00.
PSN down. Let me go to Xbox for a bit.
I did. As soon as it came back up, I was like, all right, I'm done. We were playing Black Ops. We were playing Black Ops.
Yeah, Black Ops wasn't bad. That was a decent one.
Yeah, I played Headquarters, And I remember the gun. I don't remember the name of the gun. You know the gun that was like a box and it shot bolts. It was
Wait, what?
It was the last gun you got on Black Ops. The last assault rifle.
Oh yeah, that was weird.
I had like 20-something defends. We were playing headquarters, and these guys were like, "Oh my god, this is how they play on PlayStation?" I was like, yeah, "Yes." I always started Xbox had better competition, but I only played headquarters. I never played Halo Online. Played Halo 1, 2, and 3, and the prequel. I think the one where you're the ODST. Never played online. I think eventually I am going to get an Xbox. Yeah.
Well, now it's the new one's Xbox One X.
Yeah. Xbox One X.
This is stupid. I don't know where they come up with their freaking names. Hey, come on.
Scorpio was a better name. Just Scorpio.
Yeah, Scorpio was cool. Like I heard Scorpio. It was called Project. So the actual project for it is called Project Scorpio, but the actual system itself is called Xbox One X. It's so it's almost like they just like
so confused,
pull
right?
letters out of a freaking hat or something. It's just let's just pull out random letters out of a hat. That's the name of the system.
PlayStation sticks with its numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, and maybe hopefully the next one is just 5. There's his Xbox Xbox, what's the name? 360? Xbox 360?
Xbox 360,
Xbox One,
Xbox One,
Xbox One X.
Xbox One X.
Oh, because they're touting 4K. I'm waiting on that Xbox 4K to come out, and they keep bringing that up.
Well, you know the PlayStation, like you have the PlayStation Pro, you know the next one's going to probably be like the PlayStation 4K.
Yeah, I mean, cause it's like remember in the early 2000s, they were just everyone was throwing out extreme, everything was extreme. That was like the hot word, like extreme Doritos, extreme Mountain Dew, extreme deodorant. Everything was extreme. Yeah, I think that's the word now. 4K is the word, so you're gonna be seeing a lot of 4K. This game does true 4K.
Lost objective Charlie.
Like, what does that even mean?
Like, I don't give a shit that. Yeah. I don't give a shit that Cuphead runs 4K.
We've had this for, like, years. You can play Age of Empires in 4K on PC.
Yeah. PC's just laughing at console so hard. I just can't play on a keyboard. I just can't do it.
Yeah. Yeah, well, consoles are, for first-person shooters, in my opinion, consoles are vastly superior. I feel like most games these days are actually designed for console. And it doesn't mean there's not good, PC games. Like right now, PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds is like huge on PC, but they're actually bringing that to console too soon. But
and they're bringing that
right now, it's super huge on PC. Yeah. Strategy games have always been better on PC. They don't even really make that many strategy games these days anymore, though. That's,
I don't know.
They almost never have them. Especially RTS. RTS is like a dying breed.
I don't like RTSs. I didn't like Final Fantasy's combat. I love that. What got me into 15 was the combat system. Now, I hated the old combat. It's your least favorite? I like the combat. I like the ability just to fight, instead of taking turns. I don't like taking turns. Because I always fuck up.
Yeah. Well, that's you.
We have taken objective butter.
I hope 7's like that, the remake.
Has anyone played Nier Automata?
I haven't played it yet.
It's really good. I platinumed it. I almost never platinum a game. The only time I ever platinum a game is if it's either an extremely easy platinum or I really like the game. I think I've only platinumed 6 games.
Noob, you suck.
And Nier Automata is one of them.
I'm not gonna say how many I have, but I play games. Did you buy the DLC? I bought the season pass for it. It's each one of those guys. They have their own. Don't do that.
Yeah.
They have each one of their own episodes. It's like Promptu, it's Gladius, Promptu, and Promptu's the latest one. Oh, I'm dead. But it's like what happened to Gladius when he disappeared on Final Fantasy 15. It tells you what happened. Promptu, I think Promptu deals with his parents. I got him.
I freaking put like 5 rounds in that dude's forehead. It gave me everything but the hit marker. It was blowing blood around everywhere and still didn't give me a freaking hit marker. I was like, okay, game, really? 2 feet away, hip firing. Somehow didn't hit him. But yeah, Nier Automata is like the best Square Enix game I've played in years. It was so good. I didn't really get into Final Fantasy too terribly much, but Nier Automata is amazing. If they ever made a sequel to that, well, technically Nier Automata is the sequel, but if they ever make another Nier Automata game, I'm gonna buy it. It's like that. It's got like it's got a little bit of the old style, you know, RPG element to it, but it's also got the new, you know, like where you run around and stuff.
Ooh, shotgun.
Like you actually have control of the character. It's not turn-based or, you know, like the traditional RTS where you know, like Pokemon where you have a turn and then you attack or defend or whatever. But it does have elements like that. You know, it's the you know, it's like they combined the what's the word? Like an old school RTS with, you know, like Final Fantasy with the you know, like what's it called, the warrior games, you know, like the old like Chinese warrior games or whatever, Dynasty Warriors. Yeah, it's got like the gameplay of that, like it's hack and slash like that, but it's also very you know, old school Final Fantasy RTS. It's the perfect combination. It's so good. I played the bejesus out of it. I got it during Golden Week in Japan, and I had it beat like at a week after that or something. Just I nuked it. It was so good. Then I just proceeded to, you know, platinum it. But it was totally worth the platinum. Like, it wasn't even that hard. I mean, it wasn't like, it was a difficult platinum to get, but it wasn't like, you know, like I was burning myself out doing it. It was totally worth it.
Oh, horsey, yeah, the horse is blocking. Yeah, I try to platinum just about every game I play. I got like 230.
I haven't even platinum Battlefield.
Well, I do play a lot of games just for the platinums, so there are a lot of easy ones in there. Oh, I'm behind them all. Where's my grenade this time? Be smart. Oh, then I get my dog tag taken. Oh, I got 1, 2. Somebody else is still burning.
I somehow didn't get anybody with a grenade.
I just got 2. They're all weak. In that corner, I hit them with the incendiary grenade. But there's so many over there. There's a lot. Oh, they definitely do.
Oh, yeah.
Louder footsteps means it's the enemy.
Yeah, I'm just using headphones connected to my controller. Yeah, well, I have a headset. I'm technically using my headset's microphone, but one of my earpieces went out because I've had this headset for a long time. So I need to like send it in. It's just that I play so often that it's, you know, I just haven't sent it in. Okay, I'm shooting straight at this guy. Come on.
We are losing objective Charlie.
guys. These guys are camping a lot. They're just like sitting in the freaking corridors waiting for people.
Destiny had a really annoying trophy.
There's one moving towards the catwalk. Oh, yes, it's marked. Never mind.
Oh, they're coming up from B side, back door towards C. Actually, they're not. The guy who killed me, he died. And then there's probably 2 or 3 in front, but they're not moving.
Yeah, they're coming up the center. Straight down the center. I got shot in the back. Ooh, looks like they're on the catwalk. Yeah, you got a couple of them up there on the catwalk.
No. We got them pushed back. I don't know about the catwalk though, but we have them pushed.
Oh, whatever. There's no way, dude. It's so stupid that a sniper can hit you while you're shooting him. Like, that's so frustrating.
Halfway there.
I miss Battlefield 3's suppression system, where you could shoot at snipers and they just couldn't do shit. It's like they actually had to shoot you before you saw them, like an actual sniper. In this game, it's just like you shoot them in the face and they just stare at you, and then you just basically dodge bullets trying not to get hit by one. It's so ridiculous. It's almost like they don't even flinch. Figures.
Too late to put your gas mask on and you die.
So the sniper freaking wounded me. They're all camping in the dunes. You can't even approach Bravo without getting shot at by one of them. They're on the dunes on the left. Several of them over there.
Oh my god. I gotta kill him.
Oh my gosh, these stupid snipers. They're not even hitting me, they're just getting in the way. I got 2 of them. Oh my gosh. Yeah, look at all.
We have taken objective butter.
Took Bravo at least.
An enemy airship has arrived.
Hey.
Seht ihr ihn? Sturmsoldat!
He's gonna pelt the shit out of Bravo. Oh, you know it's coming.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of snipers up here. Oh my gosh.
Ooh, ammo.
Good smorgasbord.
Nice. Oh, it disappeared. Oh, more ammo.
I don't know. Maybe they like you more. Do they hear? Does anybody hear banjos? I got a light tank coming out of the spawn, moving towards Alpha. He's just right on the flag. How is their heavy tank not seen him yet? Oh, there he goes. Our heavy tank's like, oh my gosh. He might get our heavy tank if we don't kill him first. I don't know. He wasn't killing him.
We have lost objective butter.
I was actually like genuinely concerned there for a second. I was like, I hope our HFE is killing this tank, because if he don't, he's gonna kill the heavy. The heavy's just like jerking around. I don't know what he's doing.
We have lost objective
Oh,
Charlie.
I just got bombed.
It was blown up.
We have
Oh,
taken
I got
objective Duff.
Oh gosh. Yeah. Oh, wow. The cavalry is camping in the back of Bravo. He's on the far right. He's way out there.
Oh, I'm dead.
We are losing objective apples.
The Dane.
We control all objectives.
Oh, they're on Charlie? Well, near Charlie, see? It's red.
We have lost objective apples.
Oh. I'm gonna have to bail after this round. Because our guy's getting
We
on.
have lost
Oh,
objective.
God.
Jump in there. The I will say the sweeper has some really weird recoil.
It does. Definitely does.
It's just like it's to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right. What is this?
Yeah, it's really erratic.
Like the I don't know if you ever played Advanced Warfare, but in Advanced Warfare there was like the little Thompson gun or whatever, and it is kind of like that, except it was fully automatic. So it was annoyingly difficult to aim that gun. It ended up being like the best gun in the game, but like it was weird at first because it was just like it had recoil like that. It was difficult to try to lead targets because the recoil was all over the place. Like this dude for real? This dude's using a sniper shield. If I land that grenade on it.
We are losing objective Charlie.
Using a sniper shield on Bravo.
They're on the roof.
Oh, I freaking blimp. God, I hate that thing. Piss off, blimp. Jeez. God, that blimp is like lighting me up right now. Yeah, he's freaking. That's sweet. Yeah. We're still taking it, dude.
Oh, I just got sniped. He's got one
Our
health.
team is kicking.
Somebody
ass.
kill him.
Okay, there's a lot of dudes on Charlie. That was smaller Charlie.
They're on the roof. They're not. Nobody's on Charlie right now. They're just above it.
Oh wow. Yeah, I saw a bunch of freaking red dots.
We have taken objective.
Yeah.
I just got one.
A sentry kit is available near your location.
Oh, got another one. Hey Bijan, we were gonna join you in a second, Bijan. We're just finishing out a game.
Okay. Like, I didn't know you changed your name there, so I'm looking at
Did you notice
Kofi.
it?
Kofi. Was that the whole Trump thing there? Kofi?
Yeah, it was cool.
That's what kind of. So what the fucking name is that?
Yeah, it's I couldn't. You can't put a hashtag, unfortunately, because the game it doesn't
What
let you use
was the whole
symbols.
purpose? What's that Kofi? Why did Trump say that? Who was he referring to?
Because he misspelled a word. He wrote an executive order or something, or some type of political document and misspelled a word. I can't remember what the word was, too.
You know what I saw on Facebook? I saw this. Remember Spikeaholics? His wife Debbie, and she posted a thing about a refugee killing a pregnant woman. But it's like half-baked news. You know what I mean? So you look it up, you research.
You see on Facebook.
No, but it's half-baked news. First and foremost, the original story dates back to July 21st, 2016. So it's the way they post it, this daily UK news, is like, oh, look what the refugees are doing. A Syrian refugee killed a pregnant woman. Oh my God. Yeah, but then when you read the actual story, which has been listed by Wikipedia and it's been registered, the guy actually killed his girlfriend. She probably dumped him. Fucking guy went apeshit, killed his fucking girlfriend, killed her. You know how people like, they shoot the girlfriend, then they go shoot 5 other people because they fucking psyched out. You know what I mean? Fuck. You know, it's basically, you know, take a look at your own backyard before you start looking at Germany. What's happening, man? Here's something for people to know. Just July 4th weekend, 100 related shootings in Chicago, deaths and injuries. Look at that backyard before you look at one refugee who went apeshit because his girlfriend dumped him.
Oh, Chicago's normal though. It happens.
You know?
Get up.
Yeah, but that's the whole point. It's so normal in the States, all this type of violence, that it doesn't even get posted in the news. It just gets tucked underneath the carpet. But if one refugee does something fucking stupid, it's fuck. The thing is because all these half-baked news agencies on social media, every time they get a hit, it's revenue for them.
Mm-hmm. Clickbait.
So they know it's going to go viral. And basically what they're trying to do is basically instill hate. That's what they're trying to do.
Anything for the dollar.
Hey, let me flip the coin. Let's say you were in a 5-year war-torn country, and you're one of those innocent people. One of them. I'm not going to say all of them. You happen to be one of the good guys. And you're looking for a better life. And no one wants to accept you. How do you feel about that?
It sucked, man.
But yet you have your father shot by a sniper. You had your mother killed by an Islamic extremist. Okay? And you saw your 2 sisters die. How would you feel about by the extremists over there? Wouldn't you want an out?
I definitely want an out.
Exactly. And let's put it this way. 95% of the population in the U.S. and Canada